Good morning, bonjour à tous, and a happy new year to you. Bonne année. And warm greetings to all of those who will be joining online. You are with us, we are with you. I'm a vestry member, co-chair of the annual appeal alongside Anne Pourret, who's in church, in the middle of church this morning. Anne, you may wish to stand, please. And we're working closely with the clergy, Edward Bates, Sophie Bellaway, Rosie Ward, and the cathedral staff, who we thank very sincerely for their valuable support. I'm Franco-British, living in France for 34 years, and with my French wife, Swazik, we made the cathedral and this beloved community of living stones our spiritual home in 2017. As we start this new year, it's not just another new year, not just another annual appeal, but a time of grace when we can focus on what's new in our lives, our spirituality, and particularly what's new for our appeal and stewardship ministry. A new dean, James, ambitiously supporting our appeal. A new canon, Hayley, who joins the appeal with experience and enthusiasm. A new brochure and stewardship package which you'll be receiving this week. A new opportunity to commit, pledge our talents and skills along with our financial giving. And lots more new to come. Today we launch the appeal, and over these Sundays you will hear from the preaching clergy, as you've heard from Bishop Mark this morning, and from committed stewards of the parish as they share their testimonials through to Pledge Sunday on the 11th of February, when our cathedral family will offer up its pledged offerings to God. This year, we decided to give the following focus to our appeal: give cheerfully. In May last year, whilst back in my native Yorkshire, I spent time in the great city of York. You'll remember the Archbishop, Stephen Cottrell, at our revival weekend, and Dean Dominic Barrington at our celebration of ministries service in November. Snuggled right up against the Great Minster, a bit like David facing Goliath, is the famous medieval Grade 1 listed Anglican church of St. Michael the Belfry. It's renowned for being the baptism place of infamous Guy Fawkes of the Gunpowder Plot, but more importantly, for its avant-garde radical evangelism, alternative worship, its social action and outreach. Take a look at belfry.org. I revisited the church on the last day before the doors closed. Thankfully, not definitively, but temporarily for a £10 million programme of repair and transformation, honouring the past, resourcing the future, and empowering the community's vision. Entering, I discovered an impressive presentation of the project named Impact, at the heart of which featured St. Paul's letter to the Corinthians, verse 7. Each one must give as they have decided in their heart, not reluctantly or under compulsion, for God loves a cheerful giver. This gave me a chance to meditate on the compelling words of St. Paul, and something we all can do during this stewardship season, and totally aligned with Bishop Mark's focus on spirituality for the convocation. The text associated with the Belfry project became a source of inspiration for the dynamic of our 2024 annual appeal. I'm personally touched by Paul's message that Christian giving is about the heart of the giver, and how it brings spiritual gains that are complementary to and go far beyond purely physical needs. Many of us will have experienced at some point the meaningless birthday or Christmas gift given purely out of duty, in contrast with the transforming power of a gift, however small, which comes from the heart, bonding giver and receiver. I have a personal conviction: the more we sow, give of ourselves, the more abundant the harvest results, the greater the blessing to others. Swazik and I pledge and commit because we want to belong to this cathedral community and to its vocation to growing God's kingdom here in Paris, in France, and beyond. One of my joys in 2023 was to see the number of new pledges, as well as a good number of smaller gifts. God sets no number. No pledge is too small. No gift too modest. So as we launch our appeal, during this time of stewardship and renewal, let's open our hearts to God's call and cheerfully commit or recommit our talents and our financial giving to Him. Each one must give as they have decided in their heart, not reluctantly or under compulsion, for God loves a cheerful giver. Thanks be to God for His inexpressible gifts to us and for the overflowing of our love and generosity throughout 2024 as we give cheerfully.